We see every day? I think we go ask Andrew. He's going to say yes.
He might, but I won't. That's a good football team. That's a well-coached football team, too. And before this thing's over, they're going to make some noise.
Can you talk about the goal line stand in the third quarter?
And that was huge. At halftime, we talked about making plays. We had opportunities, and you have plays like that at different times of your season that change your season sometimes, and that send the momentum another way. And obviously, that was a huge play for us, and we really responded from that.
It was the momentum changer, too, it seemed like in the game, too.
Yeah, we got up, and they had their momentum change, and they made a run at us. It looked like a bit of a basketball game there for a minute, and then they ran it, and then we made a run back at them, and we were able to close it out. So, it was a 10-point swing because we got a field goal, so that's critical, obviously.
You've obviously game planned Cobb twice against BC now, where he's been a big part of the offense. Did you see something against them that made you think that you could utilize him?
Well, it's part of the scheme. He's one big part of it. He did a good job. I know that he wanted to. He felt like he could play a little better than he had been the last couple of weeks, and he really came downhill on his runs and hit the hole with some speed, and that was critical for his success today.
Was this your plan to use Bruce the way you did today on the offense?
Yeah, it was. Ironically enough, I almost up in the stat sheet, but we used him on a certain formation a few times. They double covered him and gave us some room in the short side of the field. They brought Aaron Miles over there, so he had an impact, which we didn't think they'd give him any special attention, but they did.
So does his role increase next week now as you go on?
Absolutely, it will. The more he learns, the more he gets acclimated to do it, it will definitely increase.
Big win for you, too. It is only the fifth game of the season, but to be 3-2, 5 games in the tight East, that's imperative right now.
Yeah, the thing with the 3-2, we're just trying to get better and play better every week. That's the main thing. But the thing, though, that I do like with the 3-2 is when I looked at the schedule before the season, I said, we got to go to Montreal. We got BC twice. We're going to play Winnipeg and Toronto. And to have 3 wins, it's obviously gratifying, but again, we're just trying to get better every week. And if you do that and play better, the wins will take care of themselves.
You've also matched the win total from the previous 2 seasons in the first 5 games of the year. That's got to should give the fans some hope that this is the real deal.
I don't talk about what's happened last year or the year before. I don't go there, and hopefully the fans see our style of play, and that's what excites them. Hopefully we play a style of play that's pleasing to them and that they enjoy to watch.
Any consideration of pulling Porter after the interception?
No, none whatsoever. Didn't cross my mind.
Okay.
Will you be using Harland on special teams as well as in the regular offense, Marcelo? Or the more acclimated he gets with the offense, you'll pare back his special teams?
Yeah, we'll have to see how that goes. The one thing that was critical today was McDaniel got nicked up, and he had to come in to returns. We didn't have another return on the roster. That's not true. Andrew Cobb was our second returner, and we didn't want to use him on the return game. So and everyone else on our roster is injured that we couldn't use. Colley, James, Curry, Chase Smith, all the guys that have done it were injured. So we actually fell into that pretty good situation when he came available, because we would have had and McDaniel got hurt, we would have had no one to put there except for Cobb, and you don't want to take a chance with your running back back there.
Do you run the ball now, or do you just keep the defense? Will you be looking maybe to run the ball a bit more now?
It goes week to week. We like throwing the football, but we're like any other offense. If one thing is going well, we're going to ride it as long as we can.